And remember, Bill Belichick kind of hovers over everything, especially this idea that the Cowboys could decide to try to upgrade from Mike McCarthy to Bill Belichick. It's been 3 days now since the Cowboys were embarrassed at home by the Green Bay Packers. And one of the realities of the Cowboys experience is every week we hear twice from Jerry Jones during the season on 105.3 The Fan in Dallas, the team's flagship radio station. Steven is on as well. This week, it was announced on Monday, no appearances from Steven or Jerry, and technically the contract ends when the season ends, but usually they come on afterward to talk about the aftermath of the season. And it's not like they're doing victory laps. They haven't been to the NFC Championship game since 1995, but they still come on and talk about it. This year, they're not doing it. And, I mean, surely they're figuring out what the hell they're going to do with the head coach they have and which head coach or coaches they would target. This is where there's a huge conflict in the way the NFL works. They want the team to engage in appropriate searches. But a lot of these owners figure out before they even pull the pin on the guy they have who they're going to hire next. It's already known. It's already understood. The agreement may not be in writing, but they already know. Just like when Mark Davis lined up John Gruden before he fired Jack Del Rio. That happens with regularity in the NFL. And I don't think Jerry Jones is going to move on from Mike McCarthy unless he knows he's going to get either his first or maybe second choice to come in and take over.
And he should. I mean, it's not like the Cowboys is an undesirable job unless you just absolutely don't want to work for the Joneses. But I mean, you look at what Bill Parcells has said about working for that team. And, I don't think that anybody would just be completely inclined to say, no, I don't want to work for Dallas like that. I don't see that would happen. So when you have a team that's got talent on both sides of the ball, right? I mean, Micah Parsons, obviously one of the elite talents of the sport. CeeDee Lamb has shown that he can be elite as well. I mean, there are all kinds of things that would make you say, yeah, I want to be here in Dallas and I want to be able to coach this team to the next level. They've won 12 games the last few years. So this is a team that would be certainly a desirable job, in my opinion, if it were to come open. But yeah, I don't think Jerry Jones is just going to go out there and, go out on a limb for no reason. It's not like the Cowboys have not been successful in the regular season. It's just been when it comes to the postseason, they pee down their leg. And that was no more apparent than when they played the Packers over the weekend.
And I still wonder from time to time whether all that talk and bluster from Jones about winning another championship is genuine or whether it's kind of just he's being a carnival barker to act like he really cares so that the fans will really care. Because if the fan in chief doesn't really care and isn't extremely passionate about it, how do you expect the average fan to show up, spend a lot of money, put their heart and soul into it, carve out 3 hours of their time every weekend to watch the team play, if you don't come off as a guy who is tormented? And that's the thing that Chris and I have talked about this, Myles, and I can't recall whether or not you and I have, but like when Jerry Jones' season goes down in flames like it did on Sunday, you know what he does? He goes and gets on his $500 million yacht and he drowns his sorrows in a lap of luxury. So they've won. Every owner of every team has already won. They are making, most businesses are judged by how much money you make. They all win the Super Bowl every year. And I think Chris's point in the past has been they're still tormented by the fact that they're trying to compete with the other billionaires, that among the billionaires, one of them wants to stand out. Look at David Tepper. He's so tormented he threw a drink on somebody, for crying out loud. So I just wonder at times with Jerry Jones whether it's an act, partially or wholly, or whether he truly is. Because it's sad to think a guy in his 80s is tormented on a regular basis by, you should be at a point where you can enjoy your accomplishments. There's a point where you've got more than enough and you just kick back and enjoy life. Read a book, watch Bad Santa, watch Seinfeld, hang out in your luxury yacht, drink Johnny Walker Blue all day long.
There it is.
So, drink responsibly. But anyway, That's where the Cowboys are. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.